What's up, YouTube? What's up, Midday Gang? So, today we are here with another choreography review. There's not a lot of Itzy stuff that I can react to for the first time because I've seen all of it, but we will be going through their discography of choreography because they have some of the best in the game, some of the best performers to ever live, ever. Not even in just K pop, ever. Those are my girls. They got me into the whole K-pop thing. So we can definitely do lots of analyses of their choreo. So today we are doing Air by Yeji. And this is a big contender for my song of the year. It was my number 6 on Spotify Wrapped. But it is just so perfect and so unique. It is one of my favorite choreographies and one of my favorites that I've learned. So I can give the perspective as someone who's learned this too, which I always think is extra interesting when I do these reviews. But it's just such a unique choreography. It's such a unique style that we don't see super often in K-pop. And it's so light. It's so airy. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just so perfect. And it makes me so happy. So we've got the performance video lined up for our first watch, and then we will do the dance practice for our second watch with all our pauses, rewinds, analysis, all that good stuff. And I was so happy we got a performance film for this. Like this fog, this lighting with like the bar lighting, and the outfits are everything. And look at her doing this in these heels. Oh, I love a little arabesque. And that makeup, that red under eye matching the lipstick and the shirt, and the red nail too. You guys know I love a neck release. And I love just like this snappy part of the choreo on the beat. And like the lighting is so cool. Like it's the strobe, but it's not too much. I love the limbo part. The head throwback. Like this final chorus is so good. Like this styling, the combat boot, this like light, airy, skin tight dress with the shoulder cutouts, the high neck, the sleek ponytail, the ponytail like kind of matching this like drape ribbon we have here. It's just like, it's light, it's airy, it's sleek, it's perfect. This comeback, their debut, actually, solo debut, insane solo debut. Because, like, this is not what I expected at all after, like, Crown on My Head. I totally thought we were going to get, like, Rock Yeji, which I still want someday. But this, like, it's the perfect pop song. It is everything. Everything. I just love this choreography so much. You really, like, feel it in your heart as you do it, especially as you get to that bridge. It's like you can feel the story throughout this choreo as you do it. And that final chorus, man, the way it intensifies, the way the choreo intensifies, like we are throwing our body into it. We are getting that whole limbo, the flexibility, all of it. It is so good. I mean, this starting position, like, it's just very, very captivating, beautiful silhouettes. And then she flicks, just the flick of the wrist, everyone comes down, and it's just her. Like, just starting off slow, and then we start to snap a little bit more, but just like really building up that tension through this soft beginning. I'm just utilizing so many different directions as we come down, and then we come around to the other side. So, I mean, putting the arms out this way, using that space around her, creating silhouettes, and then boom, down to the other side, using up all that space around her. And now everyone starts to come up. And just this motion with the elbows too, specifically having them up behind her to create that angle. It's a weird like position. Like when you're down there, it's like it feels weird. It's very like intentional. Like you have to engage your whole back to be able to get your elbows into that position. But it really accentuates the shape. It really creates an interesting silhouette. Ooh, and that snap up as the background dancers are all the way up with her and in sync with her for the first time with that. Perfect. I just love how flowy this is. It's like flowy and snappy all at the same time. Like you have those chest circles and it's super flowy and then snap it back. And this choreo was an interesting one to learn for me. So I started dancing in December of last year. I learned this in March right after it came out. So I was still pretty new. And this was like the first choreo that I learned where a majority of the moves are synced up with the beat rather than the lyrics. So you have to really, really listen for it. But then the more you do it and as you watch it, like because the movements snap with that snappy beat, it emphasizes that beat. You hear it more. And it just like, it's like, I feel like this is why I fell in love with K-pop. It's because having a performance and having a dance, it makes the song like, it becomes 4-dimensional. It becomes 3-dimensional. I don't know, however many dimensions you want to have. But it just, it makes it bigger. It's, you know? Like this part is just so satisfying. Boom, boom. And all the angles we create are different. They're interesting. They create cool silhouettes. And notice these snappy parts, like the shapes that we're creating, they are more angular versus like the flowy stuff that we were just doing. But like just that facing sideways for it, it adds so much because if these arm movements were all coming in front, there wouldn't be as much change. There wouldn't be as much use of space. The silhouettes wouldn't be as interesting. But just being facing towards the side, having those angles makes the picture just that much more beautiful. I love that we have this arabesque. And this is a left leg arabesque. This is a bad leg. Like the it's her left, no, it's her right leg that she's pulling up. So maybe, I don't know if she's a righty or lefty actually, but for me, that's my bad leg. And I just tend to assume people are righties. So it's extra impressive when it's your bad leg that you're doing. But I understand like why she didn't keep that for the performances, just because you do risk coming off balance. But I wish she did. I wish she did. Isn't it just so beautiful? I love whenever, like, I'm a gymnast at heart, so I love whenever we get a flexibility moment in a choreo. But like, see, again, using that space, like we come in and then we go up and out, then we come back down, and then we go out and back up. Like that leg comes around as the arm comes around. It's just so good. And again, that flowiness into this snap here. And then flowy again, snapping again. It's so satisfying to have that contrast. See, and then like we're using up all this space here. The legs are far apart, and then we snap in, legs come in, arms come in, torso comes down. Extra dramatic there. And that windmill of the arms adds so much. Boom. The head throwback. See, again, stepping out to the side, using up that space. Negative space here, different angles, cool silhouette. Boom. Ooh, love it. And then those chest compressions. And slide back around. And I just love the background dancers here too. Just how snappy that is. They come down and come up. It just refocuses you on Yeji again. But this like little jump transition is so nice. Like getting the arms up and back, that leg coming all the way up. Ooh, and that's been so satisfying. And then just really letting that like come up, come out slowly. It's such like that airy type of movement. And this part was the hardest for me to get down. So this whole coming sequence, because again, it is not with the lyrics, it's with the beat. It's that snappy beat. But it takes a minute to be able to like readjust yourself to listening for the beat and not for the lyrics. But once you get it down, it is so satisfying. But see, it's a little bit more faint in this part than it was at the beginning. Like at the beginning, you really heard those snaps. But here, like you really do have to tune your ear to it. And being able to like watch her while you're doing it, or being able to watch her doing this while you're listening, it helps you hear that beat. Whereas if she was moving with the lyrics, you wouldn't so much notice those little snaps. But because she's moving to it and she really emphasizes each snap, you hear it more. So again, that's something I always really like with choreo, when it emphasizes part of the music emphasizes the choreo, and they bounce off each other. You get that positive feedback, and they're both amplified. They're both extra satisfying. So let's just watch this again. And there's like kind of a lot of windmilling, a lot of circling of the arms in this part, which was also hard to get down. So let's just look at it closely here. So the arms come up, they come around here, and they each circle to there. And then as we come here, they circle in opposite directions from before as we go to here. So it's just like, It was a lot for my brain to remember which arm needed to go in which direction and when. Ooh, those two are the most satisfying. That snap gets stronger as we get to this part. So then when we have this one and this one, ooh, so satisfying. And then this part, like, it just really builds up that tension, like that slow motion, like sultry movements, the steps. And then finishing it off with the head release is perfect. And again, another snappy sequence like the other pre-chorus, another one of my favorite parts. See it. Again, we've got that like that fluid motion as she comes up through here, and then boom. Like you just, like as you watch her do this, you can just see there's no tension in her body. She feels light, airy. She's just moving so freely. And then boom, accentuates it. And then this is like, these ones are like intentionally stiff and accenting as she comes here with that little extra movement I like. And then this, so like going from those intentionally stiff movements to this, which requires so much flexibility and so much strength and control. Because I mean, look how far back she's leaning. She even lets that neck fully go. I mean, that takes strength through the neck. It takes strength through the abs. And I mean, you even heard my voice go weird as I went back here. To be able to sing while doing this is so difficult because it disrupts the airway. But it takes strength through the neck, it takes strength through the core, through the hip flexors, the quads, and even in the feet to be able to anchor yourself down. And then playing with those levels, like we went down here in a way that very rarely do we do a down position, and then all the way up. And then like that extra touch, that no, is just, it's so good because like that didn't need to be there necessarily. Like the choreo would have kept flowing without adding it, but then it just adds that like one unexpected like quick movement, and it's so good because it's just like totally different tempo than what we've just been doing, and it just like it grabs your attention. And notice too, it goes diagonally rather than just straight forward, because that creates angles. You get negative space, you get a larger silhouette. And then this whole silhouette here with the background dancers, like these two are down and she's down, but she's still higher in the middle. And then like the pyramid shape, it's just so beautiful. Oh, that domino is so good. And like the tension builds up here, like you have to feel this part in your soul to be able to make it have the impact that it needs to have. And she does it every time, obviously. Like there's just such a tension in that bridge as everything slows down and you feel it. It's gonna, like the tension is gonna break any moment. And I love that, like you're struggling to breathe, and then finally the tension breaks and you have your air. And this part is just so good. Like the song climaxes so well. We have this strong instrumental for the outro, strong walk, strong choreography. And this part was hard to learn too, because look how much is going on right here. So like we're scooping with the arms, we come in, quick chest isolation and back, and then another circle as we come into this position. And that's all happening in like a second. But like those snaps, so satisfying. I haven't watched this performance in so long, besides just like watching myself do it in the mirror. I forgot how much the background dancers really add to this part here. I mean, this is my favorite part of the song. It's just so impactful. Like the hip circle and then land and then land and then down. But like the down part with the background dancers is so good. Boom. Like, yes, impact, drama. Ugh, that right there is one of my favorite parts. Like we bring this up slowly and then we circle and it's like still like relatively slow, but then boom. Oh. Limbo. So good. Like the full neck release and then bring it back up. Let the back keep going though. So she does this because it helps her keep the airway, and it not only keeps the airway open as she brings the neck up while she still lets the back go back, it helps her be able to keep the airway open while still leaning back farther, but also helps maintain balance. Because if you just keep leaning your head back, you keep going backwards, you're just going to do a back bend. You're going to end up with your hands on the floor. And then, so we've got like this curve. And then as we come out of it, immediately switching to the opposite curve. Boom. So satisfying. Like concave, right into convex. Ooh. And then roll right up out of it. Yes, girl. Ugh. Like the hip motion with the arm. And notice the fingers too, like they slowly grab. Like just perfect. Ooh, that part is so good. Like this. Yes. And then right into the whip to the side. Hips. Reach out. Like using up that space. Silhouette. Notice the hands open completely here. They get big here because we're using up all that space. Boom. Ooh. And that's the perfect way to end it. Just dramatic moment. I love that song so much. Every time I hear it, like it doesn't matter if it's been 2 days or 1 hour since I last heard it. Every time I hear it, and especially when I get into that outro, I'm just like, oh my gosh, it is such a good song. Like I have the exact same like palpable reaction every single time because it's just so good. It's so well done. It's so well constructed. The choreography is perfect in every single way. There is nothing I would change about this choreography. Nothing. I love it so much. It was like my first like real cover I posted on here, like my first one where I was actually confident to label it as a cover and not do a little bit beforehand. So it's a little extra special for me because it really kicked off. I mean, that was like the first time my channel ever actually even grew like at all. But still, it was just such a fun cover to do, and just made me a lot more confident to post it for the first time, really putting my dance out there and getting a good response. It just made me feel so much more confident in myself and to keep going and keep dancing. So love this song for so many reasons. And it's a tough battle for SOTY. Don't even get me started. I don't know I'm going to choose. I keep procrastinating it because I want to do a little award show type of a video on here with all of my choices for awards. I can't decide on anything. But we will get there. So make sure to subscribe so you stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss it. And then obviously we got lots more reactions. I have an Itzy folder with all of my, or playlist with all of my, Playlist by Itzy, great song on their first Japanese album. I have a playlist of all my Itzy reactions. So we have a few choreo reviews, and then we covered everything on the new comeback, which was incredible. My Tunnel Vision cover is coming soon, by the way. So stay tuned for that as well. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below all your thoughts on this choreography. This whole comeback when it came out, I mean, it just blew my mind. So I'd love to hear all of your thoughts on it, even though it was a while back. And then, yes, Patreon, also in the description and in my bio. We've got lots of Itzy content over there as well. We've been watching JYP Game Caterers, literally my Olympics, best show ever. So there's so much fun Itzy content in that. We recently watched Yeji and Ryujin on Minju's Cabinet. And then we're just going to keep on watching Itzy on all their variety stuff. I've never watched any of their variety, so I have like 300 episodes of It's or whatever it's called to watch on there. So we'll be doing that. But for now, they've had a ton of variety and appearances on all these different shows with the new comeback. That new contract went crazy. So we'll be watching all of that on there. So definitely come check out the Patreon. We got the coolest gang over there and lots and lots of Midzy content. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Let me know what other choreographies of theirs you want me to analyze. The analysis took everything out of my brain, I guess. There's nothing left now. But let me know what other choreos you'd like me to do for you guys. And I'll see you next time.